Between the farms that we are fortunate enough to have here on Delmarva to the refreshing waters that surround us, there are so many fresh, local flavors to enjoy. And now you can get some ideas on how to use those flavors thanks to a new program called Delmarva Cooks, Flavors of the Shore. With us this evening to talk about it, Ray Gillette, who is the curator and Folklife Program Director at the Ward Museum of Wildfowl Art for Salisbury University. Ray, thanks for talking to us.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
Okay, so this is a new series that you're starting up. How did this concept come about?
Well, actually, it's kind of a reboot from something that was done several years ago, but it was done in kind of like an in-person format. Since pivoting during the pandemic to more online programming, my executive director, Kristen Sullivan, and I thought it would be a wonderful place to pivot to because it was so popular in its previous life. There's so many more possibilities with online programming that we decided to reboot it for 2021. I also have a pretty extensive background in culinary and hospitality, so it just seemed like a good fit.
What a great idea. What can we expect to see?
We are going to be highlighting things that are indigenous to the shore. The foods, I grew up in upstate New York, but my family's been down here for 5 generations. So every time I would come down, we had, of course, oysters, soft shell crabs. Last month kicked off the series with chicken and dumplings, which of course is a total shore favorite. This month we're doing muskrat, which is very traditional, but a lot of people, that's not the first thought that sometimes people have regarding, traditional foods on the shore. But in addition to that, we're also going to be researching the traditions from a culinary standpoint of other communities that have made the Eastern Shore their home. So we will be doing, we're going to be cooking with a local Indian family, doing some curries. We're also going to be working with some Jamaican chefs as well.
Well, oh my goodness. Now, do I understand you've already got one episode that you've done? How did that go?
That went really well. I mean, chicken and dumplings is, we have our way here on the shore of how we like to do it. And we spoke with a woman who is bringing her grandmother. Her grandmother was a longtime restaurant owner in Snow Hill, and her specialty was chicken and dumplings. She has since sadly passed away, but recently her granddaughter has been doing a pop-up featuring her grandmother's recipes. And in being from Snow Hill, I can tell you that once that was debuted to our town and beyond, everyone was so excited. So we spoke with her, just kind of like what it meant to her to grow up with her grandmother in the kitchen. And then for our actual food demonstration, we have Chef Phil Cropper, who is a culinary instructor at the Warsaw Tech School. He's also, he's been in the food business forever. He's been executive chef at some of the iconic restaurants over in Ocean City and the Atlantic Hotel. In Berlin, he also had his own restaurant in Snow Hill and, grew up eating chicken and dumplings every single Sunday with his family, with his grandmother and his mother. So he did our actual cooking demonstration. So it was neat to talk to different generations who have that dish. Because what we really want is to not only teach people how to cook the dishes, but also like what those dishes mean to you, what memories they bring back to you,
how
that tradition is carried on in your family.
You've got an awful lot going on here. Can you narrow down one thing that you're looking forward to the most from it?
I'm looking forward, personally, myself, to going out on one of the fishing boats for our tuna segment. That for me, I'm looking forward to that. And all of it's culminating in an end-of-year cookbook. So as a foodie and as someone who's been in the restaurant business for a long time and as a photographer, all of those things, I'm looking really forward to seeing that all come together.
So how and when can we watch?
Each episode is airing at the beginning of every month. Right now, it is slated to be on the first Thursday of every month. Last month, just due to availability and pandemic, it had to be pushed off for a few days, but our marketing department is putting it on our Instagram and on our Facebook, giving people plenty of time to know when they can view it and follow along. And if you miss it that day, it will always be in our on our YouTube channel.
All righty. There you go. We will make sure that we have all that information on delmarvalife.com as well. Ward Museum Curator Ray Gillette, thank you so much for sharing this with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you.